welcome to the Nail School and Beauty Academy. I'm Leanne, and today we're going to look at the eyelash extension kit that we like to use here. Looking at this kit, it's the kit that's available from Eyeluvlashes. This is Eyelash Extension Kit number 3. It's a combined kit for both classics and Russian lashes. So we're going to go through all of this an item at a time. Now, on the Eyeluvlashes website, this kit is actually £141.63 plus VAT. Now, normally, if you were to buy all of these items separately on the Eyeluvlashes website, it would come to, well over £295, and then obviously VAT on top of that as well. So this kit is an absolute bargain just from the sheer amount of products that you actually receive with this kit. Now, it's great for the beginner lash tech because it literally has everything that you need to get you started in your lashing career. Now, I'm going to go through, as I say, one item at a time to go through what you need and, well, to be honest, everything that's here. So, starting off, we have some tweezers. Fabulous quality tweezers there. So we have the straight application, and we also have the L shape for Russian volume building. The only thing for me is on this kit that it is missing. These are my tweezers, and I like to use those for separation, and that's because with these ones I actually have more control with those as well. These are extras, you know, the X-type tweezers, but they are the best ones I found for isolating. A little tricky to get used to the squeeze to open, but you know, once you get used to that, it is, you know, I would say with these 3 tweezers you can perform and do every lash type possible and available on the market. So with the addition of these ones, this kit is literally everything you would need with those. Okay, so the tweezers themselves are high quality, so you've got your Russian volumes here. You can also use these for strip application and cluster application as well, and these ones obviously for your classic application. So fabulous tweezers there, beautiful gold color as well. Okay, so now that being said, when you're coming through the client's eyes, you need gel guards. So we have 2 boxes here of the lint-free slimline gel pads. They are hygiene sealed, so they are single use. And as you can see, there's 10 pairs, and you get 2 boxes of those in the kit. So that's at least 20 clients that you'll be able to do with this kit at least. Okay, obviously these are single use, so you'll need to purchase more as time goes on. Now, where those are placed, I actually have my practice head set up. So I'll just move those to the side. I have my practice head set up here. And as you can see, they are placed under the gel guards here. So when I come through to part my lashes to find and isolate a lash, I can rest the points of those tweezers down. Yep. And I'm not going to stab the client. So that's what the gel eye guards are for. You must use either a gel guard or foam tape or anything that's padded under the eyes here to protect your client's delicate skin. Okay, these are lash maps, which I'll go into later on. Okay. Okay, so those are your tweezers, your gel guards. Now, also included in this kit, we have a primer. Really good for getting the lashes to actually hold on to the natural lash. Okay, so what primer does is it opens those little cuticles on your hair so that the glue traps inside there and holds on much longer. So primer, that is good that is in the kit. We also have a remover. So to remove your eyelash extensions, you must use a proper remover. If you pull them off, your client's lashes will take anywhere between 6 and 9 months to actually grow back. Okay, so removal is important. So you do get a gel remover in there, which is really good remover. Okay. That being said, to attach, now this surprised me in the kit that there's actually 2 different glues. We have here the volume 1 lash adhesive, which is an amazing glue. Now, I myself am allergic to most eyelash extension glues, tints and dyes and everything else, but I got some of this on the number 1 on my skin during training not long ago, and it didn't react with my skin. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, once I've done my skin test, I will be able to start having lash extensions myself again, which will be absolutely amazing. You also get either sensitive or super sensitive glue. You can specify which one you would like with the kit. So if there's something that you want swapping out, like a sensitive for super sensitive, then obviously you can do that. Great for those that with really sensitive skins, but also for open eye surfaces such as bottom lashes as well. So absolutely fabulous. You get 2 lash glues in your kit, which to be honest is unheard of with most lash extension kits. I'm really impressed, and they are the full size bottles as well. It's not even sample size glues or anything like that. It is the full size lash glue bottle. So you've got quite a lot of clients worth of glue in there as well. Okay, and 2 bottles worth. Okay, so moving around the couch, we've got a jade stone here. So that's to pour your glue onto to keep it from setting whilst you're doing your lash extensions. So the jade stone is cold, it just keeps the glue cooler and prevents it from setting. So you will need something like that, otherwise you'll be squeezing glue out every 5 minutes. Okay. We also have some micropore tape up here as well. You get 3 rolls of this. I like the fact that it's pink. Most micropore tapes are white. This is handy if you've got clients' stubborn lashes that won't stay down, or also for setting up a practice block. Okay, so if you're setting up a practice block, you will need tape to tape down the strips that you're going to be sticking to, and that tape there will then represent your client's eyelid as well. Okay. So yeah, I said I was going to cover these later. We'll cover them now. So with the lash maps, all that is this particular style here is the open eye design. So these numbers represent millimeter lengths. Okay, so when I isolate a lash, if it's in that area there, the one that just pinged out, so that's in 11 mil. So I'd stick an 11 mil length lash in there. If there was one in there, I'd put it in the 12 mil, 11 mil, 10 mil, 9 mil, and that will give a specific design to your client's lashes. So as you can see, I've just drawn that onto the gel guard. You can buy them as well, but it's not really one size fits all, so you would need to adjust. But with here, you can actually draw them onto your gel guards as well. So that's kind of handy. Okay. Now, with this as well, you also get tons and tons and tons of spoolies or mascara ones. Very handy, but for the beginner lash tech, one thing I would highly recommend is that you start using a hard comb. Okay, so the hard comb will literally push through any glue snags and literally release any lashes that are clumped together. Now, as you get more experienced, you can comb with these, but because these are such soft bristle, I wouldn't be combing through with that as a beginner. But what I would recommend is that you use these for as well. 1, give the client to take home so she can play with her lashes without getting her fingers all over them. And for 2, to apply your sealer or your mascara. Okay, now the reason I would use disposables is once you open this, and if that touches the client's lashes, that then is classed as contaminated. Okay, which means that if you then go on to another client with it, anything the first client's got is going to pass on to the second. And as we know, eyes are very dirty, filled with bacteria. So that's, yeah, you should never use the mascara that comes in there unless you are retailing this to your client. This mascara that comes in the kit is absolutely sensational for both natural and lash extension. Sorry, it's upside down there. Okay, so it is a mascara that can be used with lash extensions as well. It's not going to melt or react with the glue. It is absolutely incredible stuff and gives somebody with natural lashes the extension look as well. I've actually worn this myself, and it is amazing stuff. The other thing I would use these spoolies for is applying your sealer. So the sealer, what we'll actually do is it'll create a coating over the top of your glue. It'll also help your glue harden and protect it during the 24-hour setting period. That's while the glue is actually hardening. Okay, so the sealer is a really good thing. And again, that comes with a mascara brush inside. But if you're using across multiple clients, use your disposables. So you will get through quite a few of these. Okay, so moving those aside. Since we're over here, we'll go through these two. So this is an absolutely fabulous lash cleansing brush. It's synthetic, so it's obviously vegan. So when you're actually cleansing somebody's lashes, trying to get some of the old makeups out when they're coming for infills can be an absolute nightmare. And yeah, because some people come up with mascaras built in, like ground into their lashes. This cleansing brush is nice and soft and gentle for the eyes, but also really does foam up the foaming cleanser. Okay, so you get your mini lash foam cleanser in there as well. This is a really good product for making sure your client's lashes are completely clean before you go on with your primer. Okay, so these two are absolutely fabulous. Okay, and this brush is one of my favorites actually. I love this brush. Okay, so moving on, we also have the eye makeup and cleansing pads and protein remover pads. Now, when you have anything growing from the skin, whether it be nails, whether it be eyelash extensions, what comes with it is a protein layer of skin. Now, with nail extensions, if your product touches that protein layer, they start to lift. Well, the same happens with lashes as well. This product will actually get all that protein layer of skin removed prior to your lashes going on, and therefore less likely to cause lashes coming off. So these are amazing. Now, there's 75 pads in there ready to go. So they are incredibly thin. So it's just a nice little pot in there, but they are incredibly thin pads. Okay, so there is the protein remover pads. So they are sealed because they are pre-moistened. So when you're ready to use those, peel that off, and the pads are very thin. My recommendation is to take them out with your L-shaped tweezers. Okay, and to make sure that you only get one at a time. There's a lot of product in each pad as well, so removing one of those is going to take all that protein layer off your client's skin. Now, this little thing here is for blow drying your lashes. It's great for starter, a little puff dryer. Now, it's important to dry your client's lashes before they open their eyes, because some of the glues can actually sting the eyes if they're still wet. And that's because the setting agent, which is a skin irritant, is constantly evaporating from the glue. So this little puffer device will actually dry your client's lashes, but be careful you don't squeeze it that way, otherwise it will split at the seam here. So use your thumb at the back. There. Now, Eyeluvlashes do sell also the electric fans that you can get, and that you can dry the client's lashes that way as well. But these are really handy as well to have as part of your kit. Now, something you will get through absolutely tons of, and that's the micro applicators or micro cotton buds. Absolutely loads in this pack here, and you will get through tons and tons of these. They are used for tidying up lashes, taking off excess glue if you've put too much glue on an area, individual removal, complete removal. They're pretty much multi-use, so you will need a heck of a lot of these. Okay. Now, I've never seen this in a kit before. And we've had many kits here over the years, and I've never seen this in any kit I've ever come across. So I was very impressed at the fact that this was here. So we have an eyelash extension client service record card, which is amazing. Now, you notice here it says patch test date. Now, one thing that I sometimes pull my hair out about is that a lot of eyelash extension companies are these days saying that lash extension glue doesn't need a skin test because it doesn't touch the lashes. Well, that's the same for lash tinting as well, yet you have to skin test for that. And any lash tech that I've trained over the years cannot guarantee, or any lash tech in the world for that matter, cannot guarantee that they are not going to get this glue on the client's skin near their eyes. Okay. It is impossible to do a full service, no matter how experienced you are, without getting a small dot of glue, and this is on delicate skin around the eyes. So skin test, patch test must be done. Okay, it is actually a full legal requirement under Section 3 of the Health and Safety at Work Act of 1974 to do your skin tests. Okay, so I am incredibly impressed that the skin test and patch test date is actually on these record cards. Okay, so you get 2 packs of these as well. Okay, and they do sell more on the website when you run out, but please do these cards, do your skin testing, and you've also got your record history on the back as well. Okay, now the other thing I'm really pleased about this kit is it's got little mini business cards in here. Yep, so that's the front and the back. And in there is the aftercare advice for clients. So one thing a lot of beauticians do forget is the aftercare advice for their clients. So I'm really pleased that these cards are in there. Again, you can hand these out to your clients as you've finished doing your lash extensions, and literally it'll just be a nice reminder for them to say, you know, this is how you look after your lashes. Now, I wouldn't give one of these to every single client every single time. It's just the first time that client is with you, okay? Because once they've been with you, they come back for infills, they're gonna know how to look after their lashes, okay? But just remind them verbally on how to take care of their lash extensions. So those are in the kit as well, which I'm very pleased about. Now, this amazed me. Okay, for such little price in the kit, the amount of lash trays you get is sensational. Normally I've seen kits around about £95 plus VAT. You're lucky if you get one lash tray, 2 tweezers, a puffer, one glue remover, and that is it. And that is the average kit price for £95. For all of that I've just looked at before, except for the training head, and all of those trays of lashes at really high quality and good lashes, is only £141.63 plus VAT, and that is the price of today's date. Obviously prices change as time goes on, so the you can ask them specifically to change different thicknesses, or if you want a preference of different types of lashes. The thing I love about Eyeluvlashes as well is they are very, very helpful. They're always looking to help, and to be honest, they will swap like for like lash trays out. But generally speaking, they give you in classic lashes. So let's find all the classic ones out. So those are classic, and those are classic. So you have here a tray of pre-built Russians in multiple different lengths. Yep. You also have a tray of 0.07mm double C mixed length as well. So what that means is that you can build up to 3D with 0.07. So if you want to build up to 6D, obviously you're going to have to go down to 0.03. Okay, because if you build 6D with 0.07, they'll just look like clusters. They'll be too heavy for the natural lash and they will just drop. Okay, and also look very clumpy and bulky at the base. Okay, so those can build up to 3D. Eyeluvlashes do different thicknesses and different lengths, different curves. So have a look on their website and see what other ones you want. But those are for your Russians, pre-built and home-built 3D Russians. Mega volumes go from 5D upwards. So here we have a D curve 0.15, so that's classic thickness, mixed length. We have a C curve of exactly the same, 0.15 mixed length. Okay. We also have a C curve, also mixed length, so you get 2 trays of those. 2 trays of the Ds, mixed length classics, and also 12mm length, 12mm length C and D. So literally this kit contains every single tray of lash that you will need to get you started in this industry. And with the glue, the gel guards, a minimum before you need to replace anything in this kit would be around about 20 clients. So by the time you need to replenish your kit, you will have made money back on your kit on what you've spent out on this. And you also get a handy and lovely little carry case. All of this, except for that, believe it or not, fits into this case. It's a nice tightly little packed case, but it all fits in. So I give this kit an absolute massive thumbs up. It is, to be fair, the biggest bargain and the best beginner's kit I have ever come across. Now, if you're doing just Russians or just classics, there are also kit set 1 and kit set 2. But for me, for a combined kit, the set 3 is absolutely sensational. So have a look for yourself and see what you think. I hope you've enjoyed watching today. Thank you.